we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hurricanes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Virginia's offense will get first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Payne. Grabs it in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw again. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Pressure coming. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They punted away on 4th down. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him...
There he goes! He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Brooks. Across the 25, he's got room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes!
This offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Miami 7, Virginia 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. pull and throw off the RPO. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Payne. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johns. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Brooks. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Caught behind the line. It's Brooks. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Payne. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Slants against man, that wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that man.
We've reached the end of the quarter and Miami is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Cavaliers need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. Got room at the 35. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On a little time, lets it go. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Canes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Here's a Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. Makes the grab. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Canes have their offense in high gear. Grab behind the line. It's John. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it.
Breaks free. Touchdown, Hurricane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Virginia, 10.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Payne. Here comes the Heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Using his legs, it's Brooks. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Give him 96 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Keeps looking downfield. With the catch, it's Brooks. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Payne. Trying to get behind the defense. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Bring in the heat. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's John. Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Snagged out of the air. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Caught near the sticks. It's Johns. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkins. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Payne. Fires deep on the run. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're working that left side. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Wants to throw on third down. Touchdown, Hurricane! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Virginia, 10.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32.
First and 10.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Dropping back, it's Payne. Under fire. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on... field there in Coral Gables. Sign me up for another half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Canes have it with a first and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw.
Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Virginia, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To the air, it's Payne. Caught over the middle, it's Wilkins. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Payne. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Cavaliers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going, and maybe you can build it.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Arizona State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Johns. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Brooks. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air on first down. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense. So
there he goes. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He'll do it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Back to throw, it's Gee. Fires to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
At this point in the game, in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Yeah, and you got to love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
Right on the money. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's fired. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cavaliers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Canes moving quickly to the line. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. The short hands. It's Johns. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They want that clock to run. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Brooks. At the 45 on his way. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Finding open areas. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Traore. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Gee. Oh, they're after him. The throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee. And
Lofts one deep down the right side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to